Good morning and welcome to Kununurra. That was an awesome time up on the river yesterday. We were very busy, went to quite a few waterfalls, and I didn't film too much because most of my batteries were going flat. But I actually injured my ACL jumping off the boat yesterday as well. I got a little bit too excited at the first waterfall, and as I jumped in, my leg got wrapped around the rope and it wasn't fun, but I'm all good. I'm just walking around a little bit slowly today. No more hiking for the rest of the trip. Yeah, Kyle can keep up with me now.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm not running up ahead anymore. But basically today we've just been chilling out, did a little bit of wildlife spotting, and now we're just got to the grotto for sunset. So we're going to go down and check that out. Grotto is looking good. It's been about 2 weeks since there's actually been any decent rainfall, but the grotto is still pumping, and this is actually probably the easiest waterfall to access in the whole East Kimberley, because it's a sealed road the whole way here and you don't have to worry about it flooding or getting washed out or anything like that. It's usually pretty good. So we're losing a bit of light. You can see it's getting pretty late. I'm going to quickly send the drone up, and all of a sudden my knee's feeling a little bit better, so I might even venture down there and try and get some shots from the bottom. The light was no good, and then all of a sudden it's great and then it's gone. I'm definitely not walking down the bottom of the grotto because it's going to be dark by the time I get there. But I figured I might try and get some shots from up the top looking down. So right now I'm at the top of the waterfall, about to get set up. How good is this though? What have you? This morning we've just driven about half an hour out of town to a little waterfall called Molly Springs. And right now I'm just getting ready. Looks like we're going to have an awesome sunrise behind us here. So I'm just changing some lenses and getting my filters set up, and I'll probably fly the drone quickly just before I head down to the waterfall. But it's my last morning here in the East Kimberley. I fly out first thing tomorrow. And even though I've only been here for 4 days, we have squeezed a lot out of this trip. We had some awesome light across the ranges this morning. And now I'm just walking up to the waterfall. Kyle's gone straight there, so it'd be good to see what he's up to.
I decided to frame up a shot from just downstream using the tree roots as some foreground interest, and the creek acts as a leading line, taking the viewer's eye up to the waterfall itself.
Last time I was here at Ivanhoe Crossing, I was just standing on the rocks down here with my phone. It was in flood and I was just sort of turning around, doing a video showing the crossing. And as I got to a certain point, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye, and I looked over my shoulder and there was a crocodile swimming up towards me. And at the moment that I looked at it, it just ducked down under the water and disappeared, and I didn't see it again for the rest of the day. So I figured this is probably as good a spot as any to send the drone up and have a look to see if we can find some crocodiles. So I'm going to do that now, and I'll show you if I find anything. We've just rolled out of town, heading off on our afternoon adventure, and just as we're getting out of town, the storms are rolling in. Not sure if you can hear that thunder, probably not, but the sky's pretty angry this afternoon, so that could be interesting for some photos. Hopefully there's a bit of rain, but this is my last shoot for the trip. Other than I'll probably get up at sunrise tomorrow morning and just have a look around home. But that'll be it. So we've just gone about 45 minutes down a little four-wheel drive track out of town, and we are heading up to this big horseshoe-shaped gorge and some nice little waterfalls and cascades to go with it. Just beautiful up here in the wet season.
Have you photographed this before?
Yeah, I just want to photograph the actual waterfall with my drone. So I photographed the horseshoe bend with the drone, and I photographed the waterfall with my camera, but I haven't done the waterfall with my drone. So that's what I want to do today.
Hopefully it doesn't open up on those fucking cracks.
No, it should be right. That sky is just getting angrier and angrier as we go. Looks like a fairly decent storm approaching. What do you reckon, Kyle? Good fun? Good fun?
Dark.
Bit of thunder, bit of lightning. This is why you come to the Kimberley in the wet season, eh? It's moving quick, it's moving faster than us, that's for sure. Gotta get this storm. I got a little bit too excited too early about that storm, not really thinking about the fact that it was coming towards us and therefore it was going to rain on us. So About half an hour has passed since the last little clip, and I made it to the top of this horseshoe gorge. The waterfall is actually, where are we? All the way down there. There's a stand of trees down the gorge there, and there's a waterfall behind it. So even though I'm at the horseshoe gorge, the waterfall is a lot further downstream, and you've got to go sort of around here, down the hill, and a bit of scrambling, that sort of thing. So me seeing the storm coming, I really wanted to get down there before it rained, so I rushed down there with my busted knee, which I shouldn't really even be out here at all. But I really wanted to get some drone footage of the waterfall down there, and I wanted to take some photos and that sort of thing as well. But even in all my efforts of running through the Kimberley, the moment that I stepped foot in front of the waterfall, it started to rain. And it started to rain, and it was picking up, it was getting heavier. So I got the drone out anyway, and I got a quick video and a photo of the waterfall, but I definitely didn't get enough time to really pay attention and be meticulous about it. But something's better than nothing. And because it started raining quite heavy, I figured I'd better get out of the gorge, because there's always the chance that it might start to flood. So I ran down there, flew the drone in the rain, packed it up, ran back out, and now I've just got to the top of the gorge and I'm out away from the water. It's not flooding, I don't think it's going to anymore, but just to be safe I got out. And the moment I get up here it stops raining, which is very typical. So I think what I'm going to do is, now that it's not raining up here, I'll just fly the drone around the gorge itself, and I'll show you guys some old photos and videos from my previous visits here. So yeah, let's do that. Since it wasn't raining and it didn't look like there was another cell coming in, I decided to walk not down into the gorge, but I walked along the top to get closer to the waterfall, and I ended up getting to fly the drone and get the shots that I wanted after all anyways. Would have been nice to take the camera and tripod back down there, but with this knee and the fact that Kyle's gone back to the car and he's probably waiting on me, it was just a bad idea to go down there again. So I'll take the drone shots for now, and I'll have to come back up to the Kimberley, I guess. Damn.
Steady there.
Foot down. Go, 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 go. Oh. Woo. Woo-hoo.